In landlord imposter news,
Why are you pretending?
submitted by Mateo from Woodland Hills. Hello, Mateo. A man has been accused of breaking into a home and renting it out.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty smart.
That's pretty smart right there.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So the original tenants just are never there? That's why?
I could see that. Like maybe the original tenants just have that
Like a
property.
vacation home or something?
Yeah.
He chose well. He probably stalked that place for a while. He's like, you know what? No realtors are coming in here.
Yep.
But if you came home and there were strangers in your house, are you allowed to kill them?
I would first try to figure out what they're doing, and I would play their game. So if they're like trying to sell me the house, I'd pretend like I don't own it, and then get them when they're really vulnerable,
Yeah.
and then I would do some fun stuff.
Like what?
Maybe butt rape them.
Isn't there a paper trail?
He actually came up with all of the actual paper, like all the documents, and they
Yeah.
look legit, but he fabricated everything.
He was depositing their money, like checks wise, or
Yeah, so he actually made about $5,825 off of rent from these victims. And apparently it was multiple victims. They don't mention how long he was renting this place for, but obviously it was quite some time, because he even remodeled parts of the home. And this fool, he hung up picture frames of himself to like sell it like that was his home.
What you do?
I bet you this fool lost money. He only made $5,800. He remodeled the homes. He fucking put pictures and he furnished it.
Well, it was already
That's like all $5,800.
It was someone's home, but they were in vacation in Mexico for like an extended amount of time. And so that's the time when he went in and he started renting out the property like if it was his. And apparently for one of the renters, he was trying to cash a check in exchange for drugs too.
I bet you it was a family friend that knew they would be in Mexico for that long.
Yeah, they do mention that he did know that they were going to be gone for that long, and that he found the spare key.
How do you trust people?
I think that there are people who are inherently sociopathic like that. Like we listened to a podcast called Dirty John. Have you guys heard of that?
No. Oh, you gotta listen to it.
Yeah, it's amazing. But basically, this guy cons the woman into making her believe that he's this anesthesiologist. So he lives with her for months, and he just wears scrubs every day.
Wow.
Comes home, like leeches off her completely, but like, you know, comes in the whole like doctor garb, and she freaking buys his whole story.
But he doesn't pay rent or anything like that?
And because
She doesn't confront him and he'll be like, yeah, I'll get it to you. I've just been
Yeah,
so
especially
busy
if
at
he's
the
a
hospital."
doctor.
You know, some people are just very gullible and compliant.
Have you guys ever been conned? I don't think so. I've been conned.
Really?
I feel like I should have by now, because I'm pretty gullible too.
You are?
Well, you got that timeshare. That's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I did get caught that way.
I was living in a house. I'll just tell you the story real quick, if that's okay.
I'm interested.
Yeah, are you? Because you don't seem like it.
I want to know. Tell me more.
And I get a knock on the door, and there's this white guy there with long hair. He goes, hey dude, what's up? I was living in San Diego. He goes, I'm friends with Jay Schweikert. And I knew Jay. Jay was my boss at the coffee shop.
Yeah.
So I go, oh yeah, Jay. And he goes, hey dude, I just came back from Mexico last night. Your next door neighbor, John, let me park in the back, in the alleyway. My car got towed, and it had $5,000 in it. And $1,000 worth of marijuana, but I got towed. I don't have the money because the money's in the car. Can you go to your bank account, give me the money for the tow, and then I'll give you like $600.
Oh.
So I go, oh yeah, because I only had $150 in my bank account. So this fool gets in my car. I go to the bank. I take my last $150 out, or $160. We go drive downtown, and then he goes, wait, pull over here, my sister lives here. I wanna go say hi. He runs into this apartment complex, and I'm like an idiot sitting there, right? And as time goes on, I realize he ain't coming back. And I walked into this apartment complex, and the back gate was open. So he had ran through.
Dang, what a dick.
So I went to my friend Jay Schweikert. I go, this guy just called me, he did this and that. And you know what Jay said? He did that to me!
Damn.
So this guy always does that.
Oh shit.
How did he know your friend?
So
he just took his name and then how did he know
He
that?
also apparently goes to, because he's scammed a lot of people. He goes to people's mailboxes. He memorizes neighbors. So he can have his, because he mentioned my next door neighbor. He mentioned Jay. He had all these things, you know, that I would convince me that he knew all these people. And some people just live and they're con artists.
And they don't have any remorse. You could confront them till they're in, and tell them what they're doing is immoral, and it does not sway them at all.
So only beating their ass probably helps?
Not even that.
Oh, they'll just
'Cause
think
I
you're
feel like-
violent and mean?
Right.
We have to live in this world with all kinds of people, and that's a pity and a shame. You know, you have Mexicans. I love them. I love living with Mexicans, but you have like.
You know we're in the room right
I don't know.
No, there's two
I'm
here.
kidding.
You're seeing what.
He said
Yeah,
he
you can
loves
make
them.
eye contact with us.
No, but you
we're
know-
people.
Yeah, you know what? No, what I'm saying is that we have to live with like
You have to back 'em
KKK people that want us dead, and we have to live in the same country as them.
I don't think they care about Asians. They don't know that we exist.
Well, we are 9th on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're the last.
It's like blacks.
No,
and
Jews
like
first.
Jews and Middle Eastern and then like
Jews are first.
I think Jews, Middle Eastern second,
and
then blacks,
blacks. Yeah.
then Mexicans.
Yeah. Because they're taking our jobs.
Yeah, Mexicans, and then we're next, I think.
We're like non-existent.
On the list.
That makes yeah, we're on the. But if they ran things, we would pretty much be safe, I think. To get all the Jews, Mexicans are crafty,
Yeah.
right? You're not gonna be able to catch them easy.
Yeah.
Well, you can't catch them because you can't tell who's a Mexican and who's not either. That's how dumb they are.
But you guys also know the topography of the land.
Do we?
yeah.
Like they're the native.
We fucking pick up the
How to
soil.
hop over things. I mean, you guys are good with that kind of
Hop
stuff.
over things.
Yeah. Good climbers,
Yeah.
Yeah, our vertical is insane.
It's insane, right? So it would, if they went in order, the KKK, we got to get the Jews. Would that be easy? That'd be pretty easy.
That's pretty fucking hard. Jews and white. I can't tell white.
Right, that's gonna be hard. Right.
What do they
It's
look
a
like?
white guy with curly hair.
But they could change their last name and hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some of them have the nose.
Eat a lot of bagels.
Is that racist?
That's a lot of white people too.
Okay, that's racist.
No, but there's a certain curvature. There's a certain curvature to their nose.
Like you don't have a regular Asian nose.
No, but there's a certain curvature to a Jew nose, though.
But I mean, Natalie Portman's Jewish.
100%.
Yeah, and she speaks.
Whoa, yeah, she's 100%.
See, so you could tell through the dark hair.
No, you can't. That's her point.
No,
you can't tell.
No,
I have a lot of
But they're
Israeli
all-
friends who don't look that stereotypical.
Yeah, they're all-
She looks Mexican. You see
I do
that?
look
You-
Mexican
like,
and I look Jewish.
There you go. No, you
Well,
don't.
technically,
No, you don't.
by per year.
Jews would take a while because you have to differentiate between the whites and the
Because
Jews.
there's like European, West European Jew, East European Jew. It's all like
What's the easiest one though
To identify?
African Americans?
black.
Yeah.
Because they're black.
Yeah, they can't hide. They can't hide.
You can't hide. Yeah. You can tell there's a black guy. Yeah, why? There's no you can even if they're mixed, you're like he's
Although we know one guy that's half black, but he looks 100% white.
Yep.
He looks kind of ginger.
Oh, I see. He's one of those.
Like a Blake Griffin. Ginger?
Yeah.
So he probably will get by. But then when they go down the list and they did it in order, it would never come to us, I don't think.
It's gonna take too long.
Well, they're not gonna go past the Jews.
It's too much
Awesome.
work already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's already too much work.
All right. Well.
And then I think the Jewish people are way more rich than the KKK, so because they own all the
Yeah.
media and the banks.
That's another thing. They have the money.
Yeah, they have all the power.
They have the power and the money.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
They're the best minority
safe.
defense, yeah.
That's good. That's why I came
As
here.
long as we don't go near the trailer park, we're fine.
Yeah.
Or the forest with the cabin.
Yeah, we're safe.
Yeah, so this dude obviously got arrested, the guy that rented out the place. And he also stole thousands of dollars of electronics, and he even damaged the property, even though he like repaired some of it. I don't know, this guy was clearly on drugs.
Able to make 5,800.
Which is not much.
Yeah, there's easier ways to make money than to do all that.
That's what I'm saying. He probably lost money,
Yeah, he did a lot of
right?
things. He even checked
He's all fixing the
references.
house and shit and buying shit.
He seems really motivated.
I know.
Just get your real estate license.
I know, that's all you gotta do.
Or like flip homes. You're obviously very good at it.
Right.
Yeah, I'd make way more money flipping homes.
Would you be okay with it though if you told your friend like you're gonna be out of town for a week, you come back and the house is better and it has better furniture.
And he made money
everything.
for you.
Yeah, and then it's like you've been damn man, I've been meaning to fix this wall.
There you
He
go.
stole your electronics and shit.
And you have a
Give
brand
and
new
take.
family.
Give and take.
There's like families living there,
Yeah, it's give and take, right?
so you'd still be
Yeah,
fine with that.
Yeah.
What about you? What if you went home and all of a sudden there's people living there? You're like, what the fuck?
Well, I think that gives me the legal right to do some damage.
To the victims though?
Yep.
Because they're also victims.
It doesn't matter.
But we're in California.
I don't view you as a very violent person.
You're right, huh? I don't think I would. I mean, I talk all this trash, but when it comes down to it, I would probably let it slide. In fact, if I came over to my house and people were living there, I'd probably be like, I'm gonna leave. I'll get a hotel.
It's true. You are very tender.
I'm very tender.
Have you ever in your relationship like had a physical altercation?
Physical, yeah. Not like touching each other, but we've thrown shit at each other.
Yeah.
I feel like Bobby, that's not in his wheelhouse. He's so tender.
Yeah, I'm a tender person.
Like he might like do that, like he did.
Yeah, I'll slam things. Yeah, and snap in that way. Yeah. But I've never really been, when I got beat up by Ari Shaffir as a stand-up, and he punched me, and I didn't even fight back. He just kicked me in the face like 50 times.
Why?
It's over a lie. I didn't do anything wrong.
And you didn't fight back?
No, I was just in the corner. He was kicking my face like this. It was at a comedy club.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
Right? And I was bleeding from every orifice.
Wow.
And I stood up, and I was bleeding, and then I heard my name being called to perform, and I walked up on stage, and I did stand up with my face all bleeding.
Damn.
Yeah, it's Asian work ethic.